as we return for another Sufa Allah. Who is the prophets? Sufa 60. The prophets. 1. O you who believe, let it be said, all Mukaddin, the expediter, the one who brings forward the messenger, and the 50th name of Allah, the one, the absolute, the almighty, those chosen by Allah to receive and transmit messages to the people, those to whom the angels come and call upon to do their duty, those born of such qualities of the holy, that they are worthy to receive the wisdom of the divine. Verily, only unto the most holy did the most sacred message come. Thus, the burden unto this obligation falls upon a son of Adam and a son of man. A humble servant of Allah, descended from the holy and the ancient chief priests and keepers of the sacred Al-Baqarah of Abraham and the divine son of chief priest Abdullah ibn Shaiba and keeper of the sacred Al-Baqarah, a son of the chief priest of Yel, on account of blood and good conscience, thus to legitimate the sons and messengers of Allah that followed Moses. All are recognized as truly prophets. The first and of the great prophets of Yel being Araniah. The second of the great prophets of Yel being Anakaniah. The third of the great prophets of Yel being Zadokiah. The fourth of the great prophets of Yel being Obadiah. The fifth of the great prophets of Yel being Elijah. The sixth of the great prophets of Yel being Shemaiah. The seventh of the great prophets of Yel being Ahaziah. The eighth of the great prophets of Yel being Azariah. The ninth of the great prophets of Yel being Ananiah. The 10th of the great prophets of Yel being Mosiah, son of Ananiah. The 11th of the great prophets of Yel being Isaiah, son of Mosiah. The 12th of the great prophets of Yel being Ezekiah. The 13th of the great prophets of Yel being Moriah. The 14th of the great prophets of Yel being Edaliah. The 15th of the great prophets of Yel being Zephaniah. The 16th of the great prophets of Yeov being Micaiah. The 17th of the great prophets of Yeov being Jeremiah. The 18th of the great prophets of Yeov being Berechiah, son of Jeremiah. The 19th of the great prophets of Yeov being Osiah, son of Berechiah. The 20th of the great prophets of Yeov being Oachiah, son of Osiah. The 21st of the great prophets of Yeov being Eliah, son of Oachiah. The 22nd of the great prophets of Yeov in exile being Obadiah, son of Eliah. The 23rd of the great prophets of Yeov in exile being Oananiah, son of Obadiah. The 24th of the great prophets of Yeov in exile being Adiah, son of Oaniah. The 25th of the great prophets of Yeov at Leotopolis being Oniah, son of Adiah. The 26th of the great prophets of Yeov at Leotopolis being Eliziah, son of Oniah. The 27th of the great prophets of Yeov at Leotopolis being Simoniah, son of Eliziah. 41. The 28th of the great prophets of Yeov at Qumran being Zedekiah, son of Simoniah. 42. The 29th of the great prophets of Yeov at Qumran being Berechiah, son of Zedekiah. 43. The 30th of the great prophets of Yeov at Qumran being Zechariah, nephew of Berechiah. The 31st of the great prophets of Yeov at Bethel being Yahshua. Isus, son of Miriam, daughter of Berechiah. The false prophet of Yeov at Qumran being Ananiah, John the Baptist.